to have a little session with everyone who comes alive. So if someone has a question, definitely you can approach and you will get respond. So that's why if someone wants, yes, I am there to respond to your questions. And also what I would be wanting today to talk about some different places, mysterious places or different events which could happen maybe even in your life. And if you have some questions or some interesting facts of your life, you definitely can post things, and yes, we can look into that. Because last time, what I was trying to talk about places of strength or places which can be keeping some energy, and visiting this place sometimes give you a weird feelings, and it's very experiential for many people to obtain this energy or that energy. And that's why I suggest everyone, when you're going to some place, just appeal to your feelings, what this place can give you. So what energy you get, whether it is something pleasant or maybe you feel terrified in some places. One interesting place is Stones of Merlin. I will show them. This is an interesting place, which is in France, and yeah, it has been for a long time, and so there are different ideas what actually this place was meant to be. Some people, some believe that it was the ancient cult sect, place for cult rituals. So, and definitely it could have a sense, or even there was a place where the previous civilizations were having their rituals. So it's very interesting and definitely considered to be spiritual place, because it has stones which have all different forms, and yes, and probably would be interesting to be in connection with this. Also, they say that why it is the place of Stones of Merlin, because there is a legend that Merlin turned the army into stones. So, and that's where it again has those spiritual meaning form. And what else I would be today talking? I want to show some video which is about unique places. And yes, maybe it will be interesting for you guys to see or to check and to think, what do you think about these places? Whether it is something what you're interested about, curious about or not. Let me check.
57.
But here's the thing. The rocket was supposed to land somewhere in the area of White Sands in New Mexico.
The top 10 mysterious places that can't be explained.
We're in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yes, you are presently in the Bermuda Triangle.
For this list, we'll be looking at the creepiest areas from around the world with mysterious functions and histories. What do you make of these locations? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. The Nazca Lines. Found in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru are the Nazca Lines.
These mysterious figures of the Peruvian desert have been called the eighth wonder of the world.
These are enormous shapes and designs that have been drawn on the desert surface and which are easily distinguished from the air. We know a few things about this phenomenon. We know that they are about 2,500 years old, with the oldest lines dating back to 500 BCE.
Why did ancient Americans draw giant lines and figures in the desert?
We also know that they were built by removing the top layer of reddish-brown pebbles and revealing the lighter soil underneath. But that's about it. Their purpose remains a complete mystery, with theories ranging from the depiction of constellations to some type of religious significance.
Who knows what theories about the mysterious lines of Nazca will emerge in the future?
Number 9. Island of the Dolls. Mexico is home to one of the creepiest tourist destinations in the world.
There are no concrete buildings, no electricity or running water, just wooden structures and dolls.
Titled the Island of Dolls, it's located in the water channels south of Mexico City. The island is completely covered by dolls, some of which are placed in the cobweb-infested buildings and some of which are seen hanging from trees. The island was once owned by a man named Julian Santana Barrera, but that's where the known history ends. All we have left is legend. A young girl supposedly died near the island, and Santana claims to have heard her spirit crying for her doll.
Some claim after her death, he found dolls every time he went outside.
Having found it, he hung the doll in a tree. From then on out, dolls would randomly appear in the trees of the island.
No one has confirmed if any of these dolls have come to life, but who's to say they haven't?
Number 8. The Mapimi Silent Zone. Something creepy always seems to happen whenever the military is involved.
Fellas, this visit's top secret. No one's to know about it, except the senior officers, scientists, and a single conspiracy not a no one will believe.
In the northern state of Durango, Mexico, lies an area known as the Mapimi Silent Zone. Back in July of 1970, the area was accidentally hit by an American rocket carrying Cobalt-57.
But here's the thing. The rocket was supposed to land somewhere in the area of White Sands in New Mexico. Instead, it went off course and, as if being pulled by some external force, crashed right in the heart of the zone of silence.
The accident required an extensive cleanup, and the spilled Cobalt-57 contaminated the land. It's now said that radio communications don't work in the area, hence the name Mapimi Silent Zone.
Besides interrupted radio signals,
So it was a couple videos which I would say were interesting, and maybe, yeah, there could be some other days, some other topics to discuss. Because, like I mentioned, Stone of Merlin is very unique place, and so from this place, if someone will have opportunity to visit, you can get a lot of energy, and that's how you can work with your energy. Sometimes you can put through your consciousness and meditate on some place which consider it to be a place of strength, but you need to have a very strong consciousness set, because that's what makes magic magical. It's kind of physics in a multi-dimensional space. Hi, hello, how are you? Hi, Pastor Fan. Nice to see you. Hope you have a great day. And welcome to our studio. And yes, so I was trying to talk about mysterious places, but if you have a question, you can ask. Maybe you have your question which you want me to check with cards for you. And how are you generally? Hi. Hope you have a good day. Yes, you can, but what is your Mo and you? All right, so Mo is a person of interest, guy, or who is Mo? your ex, your... Okay. No, but I mean, like, what sort of relations? Okay, so let me just check for what he is thinking about you. Just generally, what is with the connection? What I see at the moment for the energy of the connection, it's Four of Cups reversed. No, you see, because it is a reverse, definitely there is some not enough energy going on. And I would be saying maybe person is a little bit passive at the moment because it's a place of Cancer. And he could be not really open. How you would be wanting him to be open for, like for development of relationship, so that's where the energy is. And that's why at the moment there is not enough lack of communication, because as you see, it's Eight of Wands also upside down. So arrows of communication and speed and development appeared upside down. In his mind, I would say he does like you. Maybe the image which you try to demonstrate to something, yes, I would say he likes you. It's like advertisement, yeah. But again, he is not very active because King of Pentacles reversed. So there is not enough social role. He is not playing the role which supposed to do, like for communication or something. Everywhere. That's what I kind of see. Even in his intentions at the moment, they both reversed. So it's kind of like something needs a reason why. I can ask, of course, a reason why it is so. So you mean why he is not very active, yes? Scorpio. Just reverse. Something about the past. Maybe he past or other relations, which maybe he ended or was near the end, because it's a death. It's a place of Scorpio, and for me that could be the end of previous relations. Just generally he is not ready to start something because he didn't digest some previous relations which could be toxic or extreme or complicated. You understand? That's why he could be why. Just generally emotionally, because it's a place of water, Scorpio, yes. So emotional, he can be not ready, and that's why. And maybe he understands that if he will start to demonstrate attention and everything, so it means it should be going or leading towards something, you understand? But he is not at that emotional state. That's why. And that's why for now you see all his motivation, even Two of Cups reversed. It's like, not enough those. Maybe he didn't fall in complete love with you, for example, because if he would be falling like really, really strongly, then maybe he would be more attentive. But yes, he does like you, but he stays away a little bit. You understand? Are you still there? And what about, yeah, so, and if it is possible, please, you need to like or follow us because, yeah, if you want to get questions respond, because that's kind of okay. So the future for you and for him, yes. So if it is a possibility of having future, no, you got 5 of Wands. At least it's in the right position, teamwork and playfulness, and it could be a Leo place which can astrologically represent Hi Jing, how are you? Represent some sort of progress. You need to follow us, subscribe, and then you can get it. So I would say there could be a possibility for you and him to have some interaction. Yes, maybe he will be more open, because 5s, it's a games, it's a thank you. So you can put your question. I will respond you after I will finish with Pastor Fan. So this kind of message of interaction and development of the passion. So, and timing could be maybe August time. So I would say maybe that's a better time for you. High 5 at 5. 5 at 5, if you want to get a reading or question, you have to follow and subscribe us, please. So Jing 96. So what question do you have? What exactly you want to know? What is there? Thank you. You can put your question as well. So Jing's 96, you said you want to have a reading, and what's coming for you from now? No, you see, from now to October, it could be a lot of things coming your way, yes, and that's why I'm asking a particular questions, because no, I can give you 3 messages, yes, the most important things, but it will be generic, yeah. If you're okay with that, yes. Justice, you got Justice, you got Knight of Swords, and you got King of Cups. You see, with the Justice, it's a message of, I would say, mostly what they want you to focus is some cooperation or communication, maybe making some deal, or dealing with some person of interest, because it's you and others. Libra, so it's you and others, and making agreements with others, so making things working right. So I don't know your situation. You have to think about what could it be, because with the Justice, that could be making deals, contracts, divorces, marriages, whatever, can be documentations, things like that. Or maybe, for example, you can be getting a job and starting new things, which also would be asking, because it's definitely you and others, but because there is hi the Picon Java, how are you? Rental, if you plan to rental, that could be yes. That could be a situation with your rental, and you can actually do it all right, because you will need to come to some agreement. Hi GDVC, hi Pico Gavanja. Everyone, please follow and subscribe for our channel, and then you will have a chance to get one question. So if you're planning to rent, I think that's what you're going to do. So I kind of see it's a lot of, like I said, you and others and about making these deals, but things should be all right because you got messages in the right position. It's justice, it's Knight of Swords, it's a deals, and it's a King of Cups. So it's all about your probably getting situations and sorted out, renting and work as well could be. So stay positive, and yeah, I can ask one more question for you about finding the job, because that's also that's why I was asking what question you want. Because with job, it still can take a little bit time, I think, because you got Seven of Pentacles reversed, and that's about waiting and being patient enough, because I think you're not enough already patient. Maybe it already took a time for you, but you will find eventually worldly period, which is going into the new situation, but again, message upside down. So I think first you will rent those place, and then maybe more closer to the September or October times, and when your job situation has to be fixed first, probably, and because there will be some more timing. Hi, Angus Stone, thank you for visiting us, and you can have a question if you will follow and subscribe. And the next question, give me 585, please. What is your question? Do you have Pico Ganja? Does it have option for subscriber? What you mean? No, you can follow us then. I think people could just follow then if you can't find something. You're welcome, and wish you good luck with searching for the job. But next time ask maybe more specific question. So you messaged your ex when drunk. Does he know it was me? Okay, so you was drunk and you messaged your ex. Does he know it was you? So you just was like incognito, yeah? All right, thank you, XD. So you don't know how to subscribe. And maybe you can share our page then if you already followed. Yes, would be nice. So about your, I kind of would be saying yes, you can suspect that because you got Two of Wands in the right position. And in the right position, that could be yes. Person maybe was like at least suspect definitely, that it is you, because maybe he was waiting for you to contact, because sometimes with this message it's looking and observing and thinking, like with another deck. Again, I would say with the clouds it is about access, so he kind of thinking, like I said, you suspect, maybe he a little bit doubts because the crossroads there. And with the crossroad, it could be, yes, I kind of thinking that could be my ex, but maybe because you didn't sign, like person can be just still doubt a little bit, kind of, yeah, I'm sure that maybe she, but there is always like a percentage of something, what he can't be confident 100%. Yes, and that's why with the tarot card he kind of still thinking maybe later on he will send something and he will know or verifies it there. That's a proof, that's what it is. And so it is she, you understand? So he kind of knows or suspect. And ask DB, do you have a question? No, yes, that's what I mean. Because you said if he is knowing. I think in any case, in these circumstances, this person cannot know definitely. Person can be only suspecting, which that's what he is doing. And Depiko Govansha, are you there? So I need just to see who is waiting for the question, if there is someone else. And XDB, we see if you have a question, you can ask. Okay. You're welcome, 5 and 5. Was lovely to see you. So hopefully you will be having a good end, good week, and yes, and what are you doing on weekends? Hoping you have a great weekend. And what about X DB with C? Are you still there or not? And I'm interested in Dapiko Gavanjan. 5 at 5, you here or you already gone? And what about Jean? Are you still there or you left? Okay, I think some people already left. So that's why possibly it is a time. Yes, to. So no one is there or there is someone? I just want to verify. And what else I would like? Hi, Light Seeker, how are you? Nice to see you. I hope you have a good day and good weekend. And yes, so what are you up to? And if you have a question, would be lovely if you would follow our page or subscribe. And yes, and you can. Yes, I do readings. And if you have a question, you can ask. And I would be wondering if you can follow our page. That would be. Yes, thank you very much. Hi, Angus Tone 96. Hope you have a great day too. And if you have a question, you also can ask. But I would be lovely asking you to follow our page. Any love coming your way? Yes. So if someone is coming your way. Oh, you actually got the message of the lover, which is good. So, which means it could be something new, new start, new love, new things coming your way, and yes, definitely some chemistry can be appear because love itself brings some new love, like and a good connection. So I would be saying your love life, maybe even meeting with someone who has a soul connection with you because it's angels. Yeah, I would be saying it's a new love because it stands also and commented with the 10 of Wands, which means good morning, horse drawn portrait. How are you? And because there is a 10, it means possibly it's like better to end everything what was before, whatever was before created lots of heavy emotions, because 10s, they like a lost house, astrological Capricorn, and sort of like you have to get rid of everything what was in the past and what was on your way to make it clear, and then you in another cycle. Okay, that's cool. How are you, horse-drawn portrait? And what about you, Angus Stone? How are you? Horse-drawn portrait, if you have a question, you can ask, but I would like to ask you to follow our page, please. Yes, and you can put your question. So, light seeker, I just will give you advice for your love life, what they kind of say. You see? It's a Six of Cups advice. So you have to, at the moment, focus on your inner child. Because Six of Cups, it's about inner child. It's about you, your memorizing of the good things and allowing you to care about your inner child. Yes, because that's probably what you need. Find someone who will take care about you, who will be emotionally responding and giving you some support. That's what you got for advice. So take all these positive invitations and be open for new things. Horse-drawn portrait. Okay. I think you will because it's in the right position, so you definitely will. Yes, and it's lovely to know that you have or you are at some spiritual community. What is this community? What's they doing, and how long you have been with them? And did you already started to do your healing process? Oh, okay. Oh, so you're newbie in this community. Hi, Star Power. How are you? Lovely to meet you. That's good. Okay. So you have a question, Star Power? I'm good, thank you. Or you just visiting different sites and meeting people I would, and I would ask you to follow our page, and I will read for you if you don't mind, please. You're welcome, Lightseek, and yes, thank you for following us, and yes, hope to see you, because sometimes we have readings with our team. Today I just was by myself because we have time differences, but it was lovely to see you and follow us on Facebook, Kik, and others. Yeah, we posting daily messages and things like that. So, Sir Power, do you have some particular question, or you just want something what you want to clarify? All right, I will give you a couple messages, generally what you need to focus on and what they suggest you. Now, see, you got 4 of Wands in the right position, which is about peaceful of the mindset, and sometimes holidays, sometimes celebrations. Just generally, I think what they want you to focus on your restoration of the energy as well, because 4 represents Cancer astrological house, and Cancer, they need some emotional sort of security. So, and I think for you will be important to be secure, and that's what you could be having, because 4 of Wands represents stability, emotional stability. Like I already mentioned, that could be, so if you was trying to do something and achieve some result, it will be positive for you, because it could be achieving some harvest in the end of your work. More likely, this timing of your good news or something what can be coming of this positive, successful results, it's the end of summer, like end of August or beginning of September. So, but it's about some also energy of growing, because there is the Empress. You see, Empress is potential for creativity, potential, no, you're asking generally, so it's like a part of you could be, or just part of some project, which if you're trying to achieve anything, whatever ask you for the power of creativity, will be great, and you can achieve good results. Or female side, for example, if you're talking about relationship or things like that, because you also got the 2 of Cups, so there will be some sort of agreements or partnership or understanding, more maybe connection will be with someone, because you got 2 of Cups, and it's about couple, maybe partnership, maybe a relationship. So I don't know, because your question was generic, you understand, but generally talking, you have a good messages for the next at least 3 months, because that's what usually the general reading brings. And no, maybe we'll give you one Lenormand message too. And it's a letter. Like I said, it will be pay attention for information, communication, because it will be a lot of information, communication, talkings. It's birds. Birds always brings lots of news. That's your reading. So I hope everyone has a good weekend. I think for today that's enough. Yes, and I remind that everyone who has. Oh, hi there, Pico Vanja. Ah, yeah, I didn't see you. I will respond to your question. Because you disappeared. So the Pico Vanja, can you please follow if you don't mind and share the page with others? The same for Angus Stone and who's the reporter? Angus Stones. Okay. Leaving. Why I'm leaving? I'm not leaving yet because I didn't see you guys. That's why I thought I will leave. But for now, you appeared. I'm still will be with you a little bit. Okay. So now I'm trying to put the question on a. Let me check. The Pikovanka you didn't miss because I didn't do it because you was disappearing. But what this question? What should you understand about how to deal with the challenges in your life? Okay, so it's kind of advice. That's what you want to know, yes? Okay, so 3 of this. What they say about you dealing with the challenges, because you got 3 of swords upside down, and it's about first of all, you always have to be like explain clearly what you want from others, yes, because it's about communication. This third, it's a Gemini, and it's a communication. It's a contact with others. So how you can deliver the information. Plus, you need probably to work with the old pains, because 3 of swords could be old pains, which could be maybe stopping you, or sometimes you don't know what to say, or you can be taking hard on this, emotionally, whenever you're dealing with something, but you can be scared or worried or something. Because definitely there is some emotional things which needs to be healed, and that can help you, yes, to be more confident dealing with challenges. Plus, I got the 5 of Cups reverse. So all of them kind of still want you to work a little bit with the past, with some issues which you had before. Like because 5 of Cups is like standing back and being open, but you kind of still looking backwards. And backwards to the situations. Maybe for you it could be hard sometimes to say or to actually, like not say what you think, but kind of make others upset, for example. Or you just only now appeared. So what I say about your situation, because your question is about dealing with the challenges. Okay, we'll repeat for you. You got 3 messages. You got 3 of swords reversed, you got 5 of cups reversed, and you got Knight of Cups. So what they say with 3 of swords, they suggest you to find the way how you can communicate, like how you can be maybe heal your past worries or something, because there could be still emotional blocks and maybe experiencing on this past pain or past roots which cause the pain that could be a little bit difficult for you, like to be, I don't know, in a communication. First of all, you can be scared to get hurt, like with some response. And, you also don't want maybe to hurt others as well, because it's a 3 of Swords. It's a direct response to something, but sometimes a direct response can be not very pleasant. And it's about the past pain as well. So 5 of Cups, like trying to be more positive and not focus too much on the past as well. Yeah, generally just kind of be positive with a Knight of Cups. Like Knight of Cups, it's like emotionally accept the situation, play a role of social role of Knight of Cups. And that means you have to be like nice, maybe like, communicating, be transformative, because that's what it is. No, then you have to rewatch video. I'm sorry, I can't repeat all the time. X, D, B with C. So what about you? What is your question? Because I think you was waiting. And Dapiko Vanja. So you also have a question to ask if you should tap into the communication. That's you there, Dapiko Vanja, still? Can I just, yeah, because I need to know who is there. Okay, I don't see the Bikovanja, so I will put you. Reading on current situation. Okay, current situation about something particular, or, yeah. Hi, tutor. The Pikovanja, you there. I just only wasn't sure if you're there or not. Okay, we'll respond first on your question, because you was the first. Like to know communication with angels. So if you should tap into communication. You could, yes, you should, you could. It's up to you, because you got Ace of Pentacles. So if person will approach you, maybe what they try to say, because it's Ace, if person itself or himself or herself or whoever this person, angels is, so you definitely tap into the communication, but if the hand will be approaching your way, I would be saying it's like that. So then you can respond, but they wouldn't be approaching first, because in this case there could be a disbalance, because next message is the 3 of Pentacles reversed, which can be like they say it's okay if it is a team block. So from both sides there are actions, then it can be balanced. Otherwise you can, of course, if you will try and person maybe will not respond or will not participate that much. So they say, yeah, you have to be in a balance, keeping up this communication. And X, D, B. So the question is current situation, what's coming soon, but you want to know about something particular, or just general? You're welcome then. спілкування. You see your current situation. Eight of Swords. A current situation is a bit complicated. Are you here? XD loves. I just tried to verify if you're still there. Before I started to talk a lot. Are you here? XD love. So maybe, yeah, maybe the person is not there. So no one else is having a question. If no, then it's okay, and it's a time to hi Angeston. Okay, so but you have some particular situation or okay on as and you. All right, so as it's a person of interest. Or is your partner? Okay, no, you see your situations. Nine of Pentacles, it's a Queen of Wands, and it's a Six of Wands. Many things will depend on your. You see, it's more like you playing the social role of Queen of Wands. You know, like, and Queen of Wands, it's someone who can advertise herself. So I kind of thinking you can achieve what you plan with the Six of Wands. It can be a victory or sort of like person will notice you and will start to pay more attention for you, you know. But before that, you have to advertise yourself and you have to kind of, you see, like maybe with the confidence, with the posting things, I don't know, like maybe showing the pictures or in different way like that. That's how you can achieve, you know, a reaction and attention from this person, because that's can develop, but only on these conditions. That's what came up for you, because I think the person, like I will ask what he is thinking about you. You see, he is a King of Pentacles, but reversed. I kind of thinking person doesn't do too much actions at the moment. Maybe lazy to, I don't know, to start to develop it, because the message upside down, you know. Plus defensive can be person, so observing, but sort of like not initiative enough. Thank you, host Ron Portrait. So I hope you understand your situation, and I will see everyone later. Thank you for being there.